This is coming to us from the Associated Press. FBI investigating noose left in NASCAR stall of mixed driver. Federal authorities on Monday confirmed they are investigating discovery of a noose found in the Talladega Superspeedway garage stall of Bubba Wallace, NASCAR's only mixed full-time driver who successfully pushed the stock car series to ban the Confederate flag at its venues earlier this month. Okay, so I didn't fully cover the Confederate flag banning thing, primarily because I consider it dumb. But okay, so this guy pushed because he's mixed and pushed to get oh my goodness, all my history, all my oh wow. Wow. This really feels like some Justice for Juicy type shit. I'm sorry, this does not feel authentic. It really doesn't, yeah. U.S. Attorney J. Town said his office, the FBI, and the Justice Department Civil Rights Division were reviewing the situation. Regardless of whether federal charges can be brought, this type of action has no place in our society, Towns said. The stock car series, founded in the South more than 70 years ago, has tried to distance itself from the flag for years at the risk of alienating a core group of its fan base, Southerners. At Wallace's urging, it went ahead with the ban as the nation grapples with social unrest largely tied to George Floyd, an unarmed black man who died in custody of Minneapolis police. Oh, Christ. Deal is that I've talked about the Confederate flag. I've said that I understand that it has a lot of it holds weight with people from the South due to family who fought in that war, and a lot of people have screamed at me how, oh, well, they were traitors and all this. Well, like, pause, dude. A lot of people, particularly back in that time, were just snatched up. And it was like, yo, you're in the army now. Hey, here you go, buddy. Here's your gun. Get on out there, champ. I think the process is called conscription. And so to be like, oh yeah, to sit here and be like, oh yeah, these folks were traitors, we're gonna disrespect the family and the history really of this country, it just doesn't sit well with me. It never has. And so I assume it wouldn't sit well with a lot of people. And if this is something that did genuinely happen, then it's to be expected. Me personally, I would be more grateful that I wasn't hanging from the end of it as opposed to somebody just dropping it off like, bruh, pull the trigger. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'll be with it. Like, yo, just if you going off me, bro, off me. Don't sit here and do weak shit like this. Like, that's where I'll be with it. Not, it's just, golly, this is irritating. Primarily because, and I'm going to keep pointing it out, that this gentleman, I don't know his makeup, I don't know his history or anything else like that, but I know that the reaction to Derek Jeter and the reaction to Delroy Lindo are two different things, right? Pardon me. And this guy definitely falls more on the Derek Jeter side of things, where it's like, yeah, bro, you are more ambiguous than you are popping that fro on out and, darker than freaking the ace of spades, brother. I'm just saying, I'm not saying, and it's not to disparage or anything else like that, but it is to say, hey, these mixed kids have been wilding, A lot of these mixed kids have been just going buck wild. Look at Mariah Carey. Look at Jussie Smollett. So like, I don't know. I really don't. NASCAR has not outlined how it will enforce the restriction and this week's race at Talladega in the heart of the South presented the series with its biggest test in the early going. Disgruntled fans with Confederate flags drove past the main entrance to the Alabama racetrack prior to Sunday's race, while a plane flew above the track pulling a banner of the flag that read "Defund NASCAR." And honestly, I'm like, guys, like how, like, I'm sorry, Mr. Wallace, but you should be grateful for the Civil War and for everything that has transpired to get you to a point where you can be NASCAR's first black driver, right? Like there should be a level of gratitude there that's not there, because you're just like, oh, well, it, like you happily wipe your ass with what came before you, with those who came before you. Now you're like, I need to make my stamp on things. And how do I stamp on these things? Let's get rid of a flag that it's an American flag. I'm sorry, whether you agree or disagree, it's an American flag. Americans died underneath that flag. And just because, you and your peoples got here like 10 seconds ago, it doesn't change that history. And that doesn't remove the value of that history at all. Hours after the race was postponed by rain, NASCAR said the noose had been found. The sanctioning body vowed to do everything possible to find who was responsible and eliminate them from the sport. Yes, not to sit there and have a conversation with them or anything else like that. It's just seek and destroy because, oh my goodness, oh, somebody left a noose someplace. Man, you take that and does Bubba Wallace have children? Make your kids a tree fort, and that rope they can climb that rope to go and play in their tree fort. I mean, use it, right? Something my dad used to always say was eat everything except for the oink, right? Yeah, on pig, we eat everything except for the oink. I mean, I didn't agree with that sentiment, but it's just a fun thing my dad used to say. We are angry and outraged and cannot state strongly enough how seriously we take this heinous act. The series said in a statement, as we have stated unequivocally, there is no place for racism in NASCAR, and this act only strengthens our resolve to make the sport open and welcoming to all. Okay, who's been stopped, right? Like, who's been stopped? There is a certain, once again, equality of outcome and equality of opportunity are two completely different things. With the opportunity was there because guess what? Bubba Wallace is driving in NASCAR. So you can't sit here and say, oh, the opportunity's not there. It's just like the outcome though is, hey, you'll end up with one because not a lot of brothers want to sit there and drive in NASCAR. Alabama Governor Kay Ivey said she was shocked and appalled by the vile act against Wallace. And basically just dropping off a noose. Like, that's why I think that's what makes it so suspect in my viewpoint, because it's just a noose. Okay, and honestly, he like I don't know, man. I don't know. Something about Southern racists should let me know that they wouldn't think that a noose for somebody that light skinned would really hold would really hold court that hard. Like, it is what it is. Maybe it's just me. A reaction from Wallace's fellow drivers was immediate because, of course, they all have to kiss the BLM ring, right? Like, that's all it is. It's just kissing the BLM ring. Just drive. The same thing. Oh, everybody got mad at Laura Ingraham for telling LeBron James to shut up and dribble. Well, you know what? That is your job. I mean, that is the reason, Mr. Wallace. He looked like one of those like Jonas Brothers, man. Like, seriously. Like, we're not looking at Denzel Washington's son here. So, like, deal is that, like, yo, drive, do your job. Right? But no, they feel as if they need to make their mark, and and 9 times out of 10 it's just marketing. That's it. Oh yeah, we can really put ourselves up for, what I'm saying, and like make more money doing it this way as opposed to, just shutting the hell up and being good at what it is you're good at, supposedly. I don't know. I don't watch NASCAR like that. But with that being said, guys, we're going to bring this one to an end. All the internet stuff. If you like to toss it a like, dislike, go ahead, do that too. Nobody's scared of you. Sub if you enjoy my fantastic voice. See, when get videos like this every single day. Share because sharing is caring. And YouTube and Bitchute and Life aren't the biggest fans of your boy over here for very obvious reasons. Bang the bell for notifications and speak. Let me know. What do you guys think in the comments? There's something very Jesse Smollett about this to me. I don't know why. I'm very interested to see what the FBI is going to come up with this one. But yeah, it's just like, really, is somebody just like left a noose there? You didn't get stopped like what was that, 5 heartbeats? When it was stopped in the middle of the road. Well, sing something for me, boy. I got nothing but love for you, baby. And they had them all outside, and they was making them sing. Oh, okay, I guess these niggas can go. Like, I'm sorry, but like, from where this country's come from to where this country is, it just you laugh or you cry. I'm always laugh. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. And until the next one.